I'm live. All right. So page one done. Man, I'll tell you, I was like, oh, I'll have it done soon. And then I was like faced with like, okay, the aquatic guy right here, he's really small, swimming up to the surface. Could not think of a name for him. So, I'm like held up by one character's name, so I finally came up with it. Code name Hydro. So there's the aquatic guy's name. So where is it? Nut Job, Hydro, and Airstrike are their code names. Code name Hydro. Nut Job, Hydro, and Airstrike. So oops, I shouldn't put my dirty thumbs on this, but so this is page one is done. Okay, closing in on the target. And then, good, Hydro. How about you, Airstrike? What's your position? Me too. And then he's like, whoa, hey, I think they were ready for us. They got a 50 cal. Ba, 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 ba. And there's and you guys have seen all that, but yeah, so it's all. I got it uploaded. I touched it up because I used some whiteout, and when you scan with whiteout, here I'll show you the where is it? The online picture here. Archangels, page one. So yeah, when you use whiteout, nice and bright too, man. Too bad you can't see. It's going to be uploaded to Webtoons. I got to do the cover too. I got to go to Webtoons. I can't remember if you have to have a cover or if it was just, it said something about concept art. I think you do have to upload the cover. But man, it's so bright. It's so nice and distinct and white, and then I look on the camera and it's like just not nearly as cool looking, but yeah, there it is. Here I'll show you, like, look at that. There we go. Not bad, huh? I cleaned up the hand. There were some areas where I used whiteout, and with such small detail that I had to go in and enlarge it. I scanned it at about 300 dpi or so, and scanned it. I didn't scan it as black and white. I scanned it as a photograph, and then I brought it into an editing program, and I upped the brightness and the contrast, and got it this nice bright white. But yeah, you can see there's the boat down there with the 50 cal. And oh yeah, I can't lock on. I think they're jamming us. Yeah, they're jamming their targeting systems and shit like that. So and I had to do the underneath the boat with the propellers. There's like rudder, there's like rudders underneath, like fins almost, whatever you call them, rudders, I guess. And I had to shade the sub, which actually didn't come out too bad, man. I like it. I wasn't quite sure what I was going for the textures and the values on it, but I think it's definitely all. I mean, I don't want to just say it's like passable, like, I don't care, because I do care, but I'm not like a seasoned comic book artist. I've been doing this 25 years or something. I mean, here and there when I can, I practice, but I haven't drawn like whole sequential books, like, pages and pages, but I'm getting there, obviously. And it's a little, I think the page is a little busy overall. You know what I mean? Like, it's a very busy page, but it's kind of supposed to be chaotic like that. I'm trying to let you guys see it and me see it at the same time, but it is kind of a busy page. There is no doubt. Yeah, I will definitely say that. Here, but you know what I mean? It's readable, you know what I mean? I got it going on. Oh yeah, and I forgot to read that part. Oops, why did I do that? Let me see. Right there, year 2030, Gulf of Mexico. Where is it? Year 2030, Gulf of Mexico. Basically, they're down in the Gulf right now. Well, you know, they have a submarine. They can go pretty much wherever they want on planet Earth, even into like underground passageways, which, oops, that was a texture for a squirrel I was making for a video game that I was working on. So anyway, yeah, page 1 done and uploaded, touched up. And I'm going to go to Webtoons right now and see if I can upload it there. I probably should wait and just get the cover done. I'm going to be up till the cover's not going to be as hard because it's like basically I was like, all right, now I'll get this done no time, and then it's like, oh yeah, lettering and special effects, or you know, the sound effects and all that. You know what I mean? Like the machine gun and the sound his armor makes when it flies and all this stuff. And I was like, oh man. So like I really kind of got held up there, in the details. Lettering is almost as hard as I swear lettering is almost as hard as like laying out the roughs, you know what I mean? Like I'm not, but then again, I'm just kind of doing this I'm not writing it as I go. I have the basic plot completely written out, but the details I'm kind of ironing out as I go. And one of those details is, like the lettering, and probably I have to, like I haven't got names for every single character yet. There's a lot involved. There's a lot involved in making a comic book. Basically, when you're not writing, when you're not already when you're not working for a company that's already like established with a whole universe and tons of characters. You know what I mean? It's like generally, you gotta, there's so much that goes into it, and it's very challenging, and it's humbling, I'll tell you. Like, makes you realize, like, man, I'm not as I don't know, it's like I'm not as seasoned as I think I am, you know what I mean? I'm still learning, but I think it looks pretty tight. Too bad my camera's so horrible, man. It does not do it justice. But when it's up on Webtoons, I'll give you the link. Gary Shipman, I can't wait to get his comic book. Titan Mouth of Might is done. I think he might be streaming right now. If you want to go check it out, you should back that project. Some of the projects you should back is Shadow Sentry, Titan Mouse of Might, anything by Jimmy Reyes that he's working on should be backed because he's such a good guy. He's really trying. I was on his show the other night, trying, and he's actually working on getting people published. So you might not doing pinup art and some paid projects, but just so people that are talented can get something under their belt and say they've been published. Which is good on Jimmy Reyes. I'll tell you, man. But who else should you back? Definitely back Cyberfrog, Wrecked Planet 2, back. I'm trying to think of everything. I'm gonna miss some stuff. What else is there out there right now that should be backed? I don't know. Maybe I'll come on and do a shout out, and maybe I'll go on Indiegogo Live and talk about and highlight the comics that I feel are worth backing. The guy that does Shadow Sentry, just such a good artist, man. I mean, that art is incredible. I mean, I'm keeping mine super simple, you know what I mean? Because I'm doing it all. I have to do everything, you know what I mean? I can't be doing all like, but like the detail in some of these artists' work is incredible. But they have a color, there's a penciler, an inker, a color, a letterer, you know what I mean? So they got whole teams of people. I am my own team, I guess. For now, I'd like to at some point, if I can get enough money, I'll hire some really good, inkers and stuff like that, and colorists and stuff. But for now, it's a little independent black and white, and I kind of like it. I think it's just really cool looking. I really see if it's easier to read on here. I really went in and cleaned that up. You know what I mean? Because I put a lot of attention to detail in these backgrounds. Light on the wall, monitors. Those are camera monitors in the back behind them, and like a clear monitor up in front of them, and then another it's like a depth finder sonar looking thing right there. You know what I mean? And then there's like a console right there where the control arm is coming out of, that control stick is coming out of. Just and and I still had to, like I said, I had to go in and clean up some of that, because I don't know, you see, if you see that, see how small that panel is compared to my hand, and then you start getting down around the mouth, you're around the mouth and stuff like that, and not doing nostrils that small. Oh my God, dude. You know what I mean? You're like, the tip of the pen has to be right where you think it is, or even if it's a little off, it's like their nose looks retarded. Then you go in with the white out. I mean, small detail is a pain in the ass, which is why I should draw bigger, but it costs me less for I use less, the smaller, basically, it eats up your pens doing filling in large black areas like this and all this stuff. So I'm trying to compromise and draw, basically a little, it's a little small, but it's not, and then I'm going to shrink it down to like a mini comic basically. But yeah, I'm working a little smaller to basically save my pens and everything like that, because I don't have a lot of money for material. Well, I have money, but I ain't trying to waste it either, So anyway, I gotta get to work. I gotta get this cover done now, and I gotta post this up on Webtoons. I'll probably be posting it at like 3 a.m. It will be done. I mean, you can tell. I mean, I'm moving right along. Like, basically, there's not all this lettering and stuff over here. I just got to do the fill in the detail where it's blank right there, and then I just got to fill it. It's very, very minimal compared to what I had to do on this page. So I'll probably be done by, I don't know, 2, 3 in the morning or something like that, and I'll probably post it on Webtoons. But if not, it will be tomorrow morning or sometime, or in the afternoon. I'll finish this cover, and I'll post it up on Webtoons, and then I'll come on and drop a link to Webtoons so people can check it out. I'm just going to give away the first few pages for free. You know what I mean? I don't have anything on Webtoons, so I'd like to post some stuff there, and you know what I mean, for free for people to read. See if I can attract some friends there that like comic books. So anyway, Kingdom Comics signing out. Until next time.